Stream started. Hello.
Hello, hello. Hi. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. How are you doing today, Ricardo? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome. You're alive? Nice. So, I've been wondering, is the speed I'm drawing at actually good? Or I'm like still too slow? I've been wondering that. Mainly because I feel like I'm not doing like much progress still. I still feel like I'm going very slow. So here is a little update. You can see most of the clouds are looking pretty good. I still want to like refine this area right here. Right? But what is the corner over here? And the area down here, I believe is pretty good already. Right? I still need to like adjust this area near the moon and down here, right? And this area where I have the scratches, I still need to like work on it. And then I will move up here, right? You can see I already have like the clouds planned out, right? And I already made a bunch of scratches over here to, what call it, inspire my brain to actually create clouds. Yeah. The scratches are there for my like brain to fill in the patterns, right? So I can like modify it. So I'm feeling like I'm like not doing much progress. Yeah. Not even a rough draft. I'm just like scratching randomly and my brain like auto-completes stuff. For example, you cannot really see anything here, right? But my brain like looks for patterns in the same way my brain works with puzzles, basically. Is the exact same way. So for example, if I look at this for a moment, my brain like auto-completes like everything, right? So for example, it makes like this shape right here and then one below that and then the bow join, right? Like this. And you have like the start of a cloud, right? And then my brain like sees another line like this and then is like that, right? And slowly you see start becoming like clouds. My brain is like auto-completing the process like this, right? And slowly the clouds form, right? It's the same over here with the cape. I basically just made a bunch of scratches and my brain auto-completed. It's like staring at the road concrete walls until you see shapes. Yes, basically it's the same. I just like have my brain like set to finding clouds in the scratches, right? So that's why I see like these kind of patterns. And you see slowly start like to make clouds myself. Yeah. And I always, even I zoom out like this so I can see the wider picture. And then I zoom in wherever I see like clouds forming in my mind, right? And I draw them and I go back out and then I stare at it for a little bit and then I see another cloud, and I just like outline it, right? And I go like that. Yeah. Yeah, I just like scratch and then let my brain like autocomplete stuff, right? Like right here, I cannot see anything, right? But then I see like this clump right here, and my brain immediately says, hey, there is a cloud right here. Like that, right? And then what I do is I just clean it up. For example, you can see there is a grid right here, right? So what I do is when I have something that is supposed to be black, like this pixel right here, what I do is that I light up the ones around it, like this. This one is fine, this one is fine, this one is not. So I just light out everything around it. And then I just empty the ones that are supposed to be black, like this, right? And then you start to have the shape of the cloud right there, right? So then I grab the next shade and I just make it to point in the opposite direction of the moon, right here, right? So the shade must go that way. So I just simply like adjust the coloring like this. And then I changed for the next shade. Right, and I even changed some of the ones that I did before to ease the edges. And then you have like a little cutout right there, like that, right? And then I finalize by removing the pixels that are meant to be black, like this. That's how I make a cloud, right? So I do the same over here with these lines, right? I grab the ones that are supposed to be black, the black pixels. I light up everything around it, transform the black pixels into black. Then I shade in the opposite direction of the moon, right? And I do the same with everything over here, with the scratches and everything. That's how I do it. Yeah. I could automate that, but I don't know how to write scripts for this particular editor. Yeah. I could probably do that. Yeah. You're indeed correct. I could probably automate that, now that you mention it. It's just that I don't always like do the same thing, right? For example, you can see that here I didn't use the brighter ones, right? So I can do like highlights of different areas. So you can see there are some that are very dark, barely visible, right? And some that are brighter to give like variety to the clouds. And I decide basically, depending on how it looks from far away, if I like use one shade or the other. Yeah. It's very like subjective to my eye, basically. Because I believe art is meant to be subjective, right? So, your model looks younger on it. It's meant to look younger. Yeah, also, technically, my model has a bit of makeup on it. Yeah. That's probably why it looks a little bit like younger. I don't know if you have noticed. Actually, let me close this. My model actually has a bit of lipstick and eyeshadow, right? I have a lipstick right here. I have a shadow under my eyes right here, and I have shadow over it. Also, I have eyeliner. Yeah. So it's not like natural, so to say, right? And the one in the art is actually meant to not have like makeup. Yeah. Basically. Yes, it's not like a natural look, so to say. Yeah. Also, there is another detail. I don't know how to explain this, so I will say it in some very weird terms. So you may have to excuse this. But you see, my standard to say this is good is very weird. Whenever I'm like scrolling through Twitter or something, I didn't mean to do that. Whenever I see art and I think, oh, nice, right? And I like it, I'm basically looking for that feeling in my own art, right? Whenever I draw something and I say, oh, that looks good, then I say, that is finished, that is good, that is nice, right? That is good enough, right? But until I feel that feeling I get when I see nice art on Twitter, for example, or any other place, until I feel that, the piece is not finished, right? Until I see the whole picture and say, ooh, nice. Until then, I don't see the piece as good, right? I don't think it's good enough to be called finished, right? So even if you say this is like leaks beyond whatever people are putting out on Twitter, or the so-called artists that try to ask for me to commission them, even if it's better, I think it's not good enough. It's not nice. It's not good, right? I don't know why. Because I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I don't know why that is. Because I know, like, I'm not going to be as good as an artist, right? I'm not meant to be as good as an artist, right? I'm not trying to be as good as an artist. But I simply cannot say my art is good until I get the same feeling I get when I see art on Twitter or something, and I say, oh, nice, like, right? Right? Until I cannot reach that point, I don't think my art is like presentable. It's still not up to your own standards. Not even that, because when I'm paying someone for art, right, I have an expectation, right? You need to be at least the lower, like, level of professional, right? Where you say, okay, this guy is like not a famous artist, right? But his art is good enough to say it's professional, right? Hello, Mundo. Welcome, welcome.
You hello.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm like weird. I don't know. It's like I don't even know how to explain it, because I know I'm not meant to be an artist. But somehow I feel when I watch my art is that this is not good enough to share. Basically, it's a very weird feeling. Whenever I see this, I say, this is not good enough. I cannot watch and say, nice, it looks good, it looks fine, right? I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why am I like this. I'm like, not quite. It's not even that I want to reach the level of a professional, even if it's like the lowest kind of professional. It's like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's this feeling of, this is not good. It's like, because I'm judging others with a specific ruler, right? Or whoever gets my like, whoever I share, right? Whoever I retweet, whoever I say, oh, this is nice, right? Whoever I recommend, like whenever someone asks me, okay, I'm looking for an artist for this, and I say, oh, try this guy, and this guy, right? Deja curar, right? Because I'm measuring with a specific ruler or a specific metric. I feel like it would be unfair if I didn't measure myself with the same ruler, basically. I suppose that's the best way of putting it. I feel like I must measure myself with the same ruler I used to measure others, right? Basically. That's kinda arrogant in a way. Really? How come? How is that arrogant? I actually don't see that in particular. Yeah. I had to measure others the same way I measure myself. No, the other way around. I measure myself with the same ruler I use on others. Yeah. You're practically expecting yourself to be on that level if you are using the same ruler? Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, I suppose it also comes from the I have this like weird like ideal of myself where I'm like, whenever I criticize someone, right? I expect them to say, oh, if it's that easy, why don't you do it yourself, right? Because that's a typical comeback, right? From someone who is not going to accept the criticism, right? So I like to be able to say, oh, but I do, right? It's like, oh, if it's that easy to make a game, why don't you make your own, right? And I'm like, oh, but I'm doing a game. If it's that easy to make art, why don't you make your own? Oh, but I am, right? And I'm leaving you in the dust. So lock the fuck in, basically. Because a non-artist is like literally trampling you like hell, right? So, I don't know. It's a weird, like, it's almost as if I'm like torturing myself by basically saying, basically preparing for this weird conflict that will never come. Where I'm like, the moment someone says that to me, I'm going to throw it on their face, right? It's like I'm preparing this like bitch slap against like someone I had not even met yet. Somehow, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I'm weird. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I need to let the cat out. Be back. One moment. One moment. Yeah. So now you know the reasons I'm like this. I'm like, but if someone actually tries to criticize me, I can literally throw this on their faces, right? If they ever try to like argue back like that, right? And I have not even gotten on the fight, right? I'm not even in the discussion yet. I'm not even like arguing like at all. I don't even have a target, but I'm already like preparing ammo, right? It's like weird in that sense, right? So I'm like odd because it's both this like desire to like throw it on their face, and the other is like I measure you with the same ruler I measure myself, right? And I have to live up to the ruler, right? Because if that's not the case, I'm like being a hypocrite, basically. In a way, even though it's not really true because I'm not really an artist. Yeah. You're loading up the nuke before the opposition even discovers fire. Basically. I don't know, is both like living up to the expectations I set for others, right? It's like I'm like expecting them to live up to certain standards, right? But I believe it's not fair if I don't live to those exact standards myself, right? So it's not just, when I put it that way, it's like I'm trying to make it into a matter of like honor, almost, right? To make it a fair fight, even though I'm not like obligated to actually meet them at their height, right? And then also it's like me reading the beach lab, basically, right? Yeah, I suppose it pretty much like hinges on the pride. Yeah. But yeah, this is like not done yet. I am like almost finished with this whole corner right here. Right? And once I complete the sky around here to have the picture, I will call the image like 80% done. Yeah, because right now I don't consider this like 50% done. And that's like painful to think about, because I've been working on this for what now? Almost half a year? A little bit over a year? No, a little bit over half a year. Yeah. It looks actually surprisingly. That's the issue, because I do think it looks good. Especially this area over here. I think it looks really nice, right? It looks good to me, right? But that's me fulfilling my own like arbitrary like metrics. And I'm not even like sure it actually looks good. Yeah. It looks good to you if that worked? Yeah, it is worked. Yes. Is this worth something? Because over here it looks like just scribbles, especially if you like crop out the rest of the picture, right? It looks just like scratches randomly all over the place, right? But if you look on this half of the picture, it actually looks pretty good like this. If I like cut it right here, that's actually pretty nice, right? Or am I like believing in an illusion? Like if I cut it like this. Now this looks really nice. Yeah. I think it looks good. I would need someone who is actually art trained to actually pick it apart and tell me if it's actually good. Yeah. Hmm. We will see, I suppose. Yeah, but I believe the castle is going to be like the main feature, right? I still need to finish this. Yeah. I have no idea what to place over here on the left area. Still. Yeah. Maybe I will just put like a forest over here, maybe? Yeah. But I feel like I need something big over here. Maybe I will place like the shadow of a tree here, but I don't know. Yeah. A mountain? Maybe, I don't know. A big mountain in the distance? That also could work. I need to think about it. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we'll continue working on that. Working on that. Yes. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe what I'm going to do is ask Ars and the artist that made my model to like judge my drawing. Maybe. Yeah. Hmm. If I had like cut the resolution in half, I would be almost done with the image. Yeah. I might sharp with lasers. That would be interesting actually. Yeah. But I would need to make like the drawing like a cyberpunk theme. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Shall we move on to the game development then? Before I keep talking and nobody explodes.
Stream started. Hello. Mew hello. Smiley face emoji. Red heart emoji. Waving hand emoji.
I just discard the team and embrace chaos. I actually am working on a little piece that is not like a drawing, it's more of an animation, right? But it's going to take like a shit ton of effort to actually finish. Yeah. And I'm not sure it will even turn like correct. Yeah. Just like I did in art class whenever the teacher told me that I could draw whatever I wanted. Wow. Wow. Mm. I really need to fix these scripts. I keep like postponing it because I have like other stuff that I want to fix. And I never actually work on this. Yeah. You still have those files in your room? That would be interesting. I actually have some drawings I made like a century ago when I was like still on school. I could actually like postos on Discord. They are a bunch of like incomplete like drawings. Yeah. Maybe that would be interesting. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, put it on Discord. If you want to like keep them a bit more private, I can make a channel on the veterans like section of Discord. Yeah. Nah. Oh, so the thing I discovered about the particles system when I was investigating about it. You wanna see what I discovered? Do you wanna see? Do you wanna see? Just as a trick I discovered in case you want to use game maker. So if you play the animation, you can see animation looping right here, right? So it turns out you can actually draw on this. I discovered this by accident. Basically, you can choose a moment on the animation and draw, right? And it will add it to the particular frame where you are drawing. And you can actually make an animation, a particular animation out of it, like this. For example, I could set it like that. And you can see the particle now moving right there, right? So if I want to add more, I can like do that. And you now see like the pixel fly out, right? Like this. Yeah, and you can see it slowly becomes like an actual animation. Like that. Yeah, it looks actually surprisingly nice. And you can even make something like stars. For example, if I kill this layer and make a new one. If I, for example, am playing the animation and I just like randomly click in different locations, you can see like the pixel blinks in and out, right? And you can like slowly make like stars appear and disappear. Like that. Yeah, it's actually very useful. For example, I can even make like the sensation of speed if I do something like that, right? And then I can slowly like add more like this, just like yawning the animation on the right moment. You can give the sensation of movement like that. Yeah. Oh, the drums are not in your room? Hmm. That's a shame. Yeah. But yeah, you can do that kind of stuff. It's very, very useful, right? Yeah, to make like particle animations, specifically on sprite drawings. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. I have still like not completely mastered it, but I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I think I will set this for 3 uh, like frames. I will make one like this, right? The second would be like halfway through, right? And the third will be in place, right? And I will do the same for this. I will start one frame late, right? I will move this like to the start right there. The second animation will be halfway through, like about this spot. And the third one is right there, right? Now we'll go for the other one. I will start this on this frame right here. I will set it coming out. Then halfway. And then finally all out, right? So it looks like this. And actually I need to remove this one from this frame. And this one also. And here I just remove this one. So it goes like that. Yeah. It looks actually quite nice. Yeah. Okay, here I need to show another one. I think I will use this one. Okay, so this is going to be the start of the animation. So this is going to not that one. This one. This one will be like coming out, right? And then on the second one we will have it halfway, and the final one is all out, right? And before that I just remove it from the frame. So it goes like this. Yeah. You wonder if can you do that in Pixelorama? I don't know. I had no idea. Maybe you can actually do it. Maybe it's just me being a dumbass that I don't know the features of the editor. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so does that complete? And I need this one. This one looks better. Okay, so I will move this one to just the tip right there, then halfway, right, and then finally all out like that. And on the second card, right here, I will enable the other one, right? And this one is going to do the same. This one is going to be like coming out. And halfway. And finally all out, like that. What's it doing? Being turned into fertilizer? Yeah, basically. And then we just have the last one. I'm going to duplicate this frame. And here, I actually need 3 frames for this. Maybe. Yeah, okay. So I enable this one. I'm going to move this one. Not that one. This one. This one? No, not that one. Not that one. Wait, which one is it? Again? So we have... These 3 should not be there. This one. Right here. Should not be there. That one should not be there. And this one should not be there. The same here. This one should be there. That one should be there. And this one should not be there. Right? Okay, let me log the ones that are meant to be there because it's confusing me a little bit. Okay, this one is meant to be there. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. Okay. And I believe you're not supposed to be there. Maybe I made this like unnecessarily difficult for myself. Will locking someone in a room with an extremely obnoxious person work as a torture? Not really, because in like the most extreme case, it will end up with that person killing the other. Yeah. Okay, I will lock this one. This one is not. Oh, it's meant to be there. This one is not. I don't think this one is meant to be there. This one is not meant to be there. Okay. So now it looks like this. Maybe but you would tend to do that. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean I tend to kill obnoxious persons very often? Is that what you're saying? It will take a while for me to actually like murder someone that is like bothering me. Yeah, it will take like several like weeks or months even, depending on how much it bothers me. Yeah. It includes a shared octave zeta is a project and it is 300 slide precision 100 to 40,000 lore. It wouldn't work on me because I like lore. Yeah. This one right here I will lock, and I will remove the other guy right here. Wait, did I just... Yeah, I just made a mistake. Right here I can... No. I want you to delete this. Hello, welcome, this it? Welcome, welcome. I'm working on the animation. Okay, this one is good. Okay, I think I'm going to like delete a few stuff from over here. Let's see. I have like 2 of these that are like unnecessary. The ones on the back right here. Yeah. So I'm going to remove these ones. Okay, so now it's like this. This one needs to be green. Okay. Am I like being too careful by using the 1 pixel thingy? Sucks that I'm working 6 days a week, but hey, free food. Okay, yes. Well, yeah, if it's free, yes, that's nice. Well, it feels more precise for me. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, I don't know. The one thing I know is that it takes me way longer when I'm using the 1 pixel. Also, by the way, the picture I showed, I'm basically working pixel by pixel. Very rarely I actually use shortcuts for that one. Yeah. Okay, that's looking
Wolf.
quite nice. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Nadia. Welcome. Big Bad Woof. Yes. Mowing along with a nail creeper. Yeah, basically. You should have seen how my what should I call it? A relative was fucking screaming at me because they told me, hey, I want you to clean the library, right? I want you to mop and to clean the book stands, right? And I, in all my wisdom, I grabbed a piece of cloth and then instead of using an actual mop, I grabbed a bucket, I plunged it on the water, and then I started cleaning by hand the floor. When I removed the books, I not only cleaned them one by one, but I sort the books in such a way I could place it back into the shelf in the exact same order they were as when I removed it. right? So my procedure was like so fucking specific. When the person who asked me to do it saw was what I was doing, they were like exasperated, like almost incredibly angry that I was doing that. But I was like, but I'm cleaning. It's meant to be clean perfectly, right? I'm supposed to clean. This is not about the time it will take. It's about cleaning, right? Yeah, so I was on my knees cleaning the floor by hand. Yeah. The worst part is that, worst part for the person who told me to clean is that later, after they told me to use a mop and don't do it the way I was doing it, they came back after I was finished, like 4 hours after, right? And they told me, the area you clean with your ridiculous method was like impeccable, right? The cleaning, the tiles were even shining, right? And the part I did with the mop, it was visibly worse, right? There was like a difference you could actually tell, like just with the naked eye. Yeah, it actually made look the rest bad by comparison. Yeah. The issue here, the reason I did that is because the word in Spanish for mopping the floor is trapear, right? And trapear is a word that is like made of two like different ones, right? Trapo and rear is like the action of doing, right? So if you take it literally, it means like use the cloth to clean, right? It specifically like refers to the act of using a piece of cloth, right? It doesn't carry the same meaning, right? Because now it's like replaced by mopping itself, right? But the word itself like sticked, right? So when they told me trapea el piso, I actually use un trapo, trapo, yeah. It's not that they were not specific enough. I took them too literally. I knew what they were meaning, but I wanted to be like more true, right? So I purposely took them like literally. Yeah, it's like malicious compliance, but the other way around. Yeah, it was funny. The worst part is that I was actually having fun. Yeah. I was having fun not because the act of cleaning was fun. I was having fun thinking about their reaction. Right? It's like I'm literally doing this the most inefficient way possible that is still like extremely high quality. So they cannot really complain, but they are going to complain, right? I was looking forward for the reaction. Yeah. Yeah, it was all that I did was for the sake of amusing myself, right? It was not going It was not even a good joke, a good like prank or something, right? It was the whole goal of that thing was to amuse myself. I did it because it was funny to me, right? Yeah. That looks really clean, actually. Yeah. It needs some refinement still, but it looks really nice. So yeah, I was basically doing that because I thought it was funny. Yeah. And I do that a lot. You will see me like make random noises, like what was his name again? Giorno Giovanni? I don't even remember his actual name. You can see how little I care about that, right? The goal is to amuse myself. It's not like... The point is not to... Giorno Giovanna. Ah, that, yeah. The point is not to get it right. It's to have fun. Yeah. So if you see me like doing like random noises or that kind of stuff, I'm just like amusing myself, basically. Yeah. So yeah, I do that often. Yes. It's actually very common for me to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I did that. So yeah, the fact that I'm doing this pixel by pixel is because it doesn't really bother me. It's not even for amusement. It's more like I feel like I need like the precision somehow to get things right. Yeah. That looks quite nice. Yeah. This animation is going to be a little bit gruesome. I'm not done yet. Don't call it meat. Okay, give me a moment. I need to go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. 1 second. I will leave you with the looping animation. Yeah. Hello. It's not gruesome unless it turns into a pile of tomato sauce. Well, you see, what I'm doing here is that I'm going to do all the deaths you suggested combined. That's the idea. That's the goal currently. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. That's why I ask you guys for things you want to happen on the deaths animations, and if I see they are compatible with each other, I will combine them. Yeah, just like what we did with the Kraken. Yeah. You don't remember? Let me give you a little refresher. I believe I have them knocked down. Give me a moment. Dungeons and Forest. I believe it's over here. Oh, by the way, this image editor crashed on me yesterday, and I was very afraid it would. Wait, did I not write it here? I was sure I have wrote it here. Why did I write the animations? I don't remember anymore. I was sure I wrote them here. Did I not? If not, I will check the previous bot. Just to see what it was. I believe they said like a power how. Then you said like impaled by turns, right? And then lastly, I believe you also said it explodes into a pool of blood. Yeah. Those were the things you mentioned, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Okay, so these are the thorns that are impaling him, right? So I need to first set them to look a little bit more right. So let's see. I will clean this up a little bit. I need to make it like the impact wounds right here. Right, and I will remove the tip right here. Then we move on to the next frame, right? And here we will make the wound really big, right? Like that. And I will clear this up like this. Like that. Right? That looks quite nice, in my opinion. So it goes like this. Right? So I can now grab this and just paste it over here. This is going to be like take longer because I didn't plan this correctly. Basically. Don't get run for that. Basically, yeah. Okay, that's one, right? And I believe it looks quite nice. Like this. Right, that's one. So I can hide this one. So I can work on the next. And write this one right here. Right here. Right? So we move on. I will place the dot right here for the impact. Right? And then we go to the next one. I will increase the size right here. Like that. And we delete this. I need to hide the other one. Like that. Right? And this will have the blood like this. And then we complete the sequence. Don't worry if it doesn't look like gruesome yet. It will get there because I'm still like working things in. So hold. I have plans. Yeah. Hopefully it will look the way I want and not weird, because it would be sad. Yeah. Okay, so that's another one. Seeing right now this, I notice this should be like below this one. So I will like regroup this a little bit. And then I will hide this and lock it, just so I don't make any mistakes. And we go back to the next spike, right? So we have it here. And that would be... Oh, did I never actually adjust this one? Oh, this comes before this one. Okay. So we are right here. We move forward. We have the impact frame right here. So I will just make it like that. Delete the tip. Wait, did I not select the I didn't select the correct layer. Shit. It's docked. Okay. Okay, next we go to the next one. And I'm going to make this far bigger. Like that, right? And then I will remove that. And for this one, I will make the Xing one like this. And I also need to change this to the other color. Like that. So it looks like this. It already starting looking a bit more gruesome. Just a little bit.
Fin la programación, skull emoji, thumbs up emoji.
Hello, Spy. Welcome, welcome. I feel like this doesn't look quite correct. Actually, when you see it like this, the angle is a bit weird. Actually, hold on. Maybe I should like make it more. Like this. Right, and this should be above that one, right? So this should be like over here-ish. Above this one. Right, that looks more natural like this, but it also makes like the layers look wrong, sadly. Hold on, let me actually fix this. It should be down here, and what I'm going to do is go back here, and I'm going to remove the legs from this position. Like this. I will make it its own layer. Right? I believe it's necessary. Okay, and now we both go back to the one I was working on right here, right? This one is meant to be like lower also, so let me just move it down like right here, like that. Okay, Now we'll use this. Right, and let me wow, this is really not showing me what I want, huh? Okay. Why are you not showing me the selection I made? That's weird. I have it right here, but it's not like showing me the thing correctly. Yeah, that's weird. Why are you not showing me the thing I want? Huh, that's weird. It is like working, but it's not showing it on me. Huh. Game Maker being weird. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. So we remove this and place that. Remove this. Place that. Remove this. Place that. Okay. And now we have the full animation. Right, like this. It actually looks pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, you're next. That looks fine. Here it should be already hitting, so I will... Ah. This one right here. I will set it like that and delete the tip. Move to the last one. And here we will make the whole thing right here. Right, and I will delete this and set this like that. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Now you delete this and place it. Delete and place. Delete and place. Delete and place. Nice. If someone hires assassin to an all of you, will you have to tap against the assassin who hired them? Or both? I will have it against the one who hired. Not really assassin. The assassin, right? It's like on a war. I don't really blame the soldier. Yeah. It will also not like stop me for from killing them, right? Because if you try to attack me, I will like respond in kind, right? But the tag would be against the client. Yeah. What I would do, maybe, is like make an example of the assassin, right? I might like, depending if I have an audience or not, right? I could like make a show out of it if I had like an audience, right? For example, if someone attacked me on a ball or in a social gathering of nobles, I will make it a show, right? To show force in front of the other nobles, basically. Yeah. Okay, so these are done. So now I'm going to do this one. That is this one right here. So we have that one. Then we go right here. I will set it like this. Right? And then we go like that. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. It's because it's aligning with the tail. That's why you cannot really see it. I was wondering, wait, we cannot see the tip of the horn right there. Okay, that looks fine. Like this. Yeah. And the next one is this guy. Right here. Oh wait, it has to be from here. Whoops. Yeah, it has to be from here. Like that, and then we increase it. Yeah, okay. So it will look like this. Oh, wait. Did I forget to clean one of them? Yeah, I forgot to clean one. Right there. There is a few frames where I forgot it. Wow. Unexpected. Right here, this guy. Okay. I believe that looks correct now. Let's see. Now the only issue is that the Woof is like not reacting. Right? So I think I need to change that. So I'm going to just like move it slightly like that, right? And then here it goes back, right? Actually, here I will set the impact right here. And then I will set the impact here. Then another impact right here. Yeah, so it would be like this. To sell the hits, I mean. Yeah. Then I need to move the head along with it. And the ears. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Let me see, I need to select the Woof. Woof. Did I not put here the dead animation? Right here. Okay, I want to cut the frames in half to do this next part. Okay. So we are like playing the animation, right? And then it goes like that. Right? Actually, let me set it like even slower. It doesn't look good. Hold on. Okay. How about if I set it to 16? That is much faster, right? I can tell the impact like that. Also doesn't look good. How do I set this to look nice? That actually looks pretty good. Ah, wait. That didn't look good. Hold on. Okay, let me pause this. That actually look pretty nice. Yeah. Okay. Here, I'm going to make a few extra frames. Right? Starting here, I will make we have 4, 8, and 2 extra right here. So I'm going to simply move the head down. Right? Actually invert it, like that. Right? And I need the face. The face, I believe it was in one layer again. I really need to like name the layers. let me delete this frame right there. Right, I will set this as face, and this is head. Ears. Legs. Spike 0. Spike 1. Spike 2. Spike 3. Spike 4. Spike 5. Back legs. Round. Body. Tail. Okay. Now, from here onwards, it's going to be interesting. Right, so we have this animation now. It howls, it gets impaled, right? It lowers his head, right? Then we leave it like this for a few frames. Yeah, I'm going to make it explode next. I just want to make it a little bit more gruesome. Okay. So we have 3. Hold on. 4, 8. Let me select these 2 and remove them, so I can make this more measured. There we go. Right? And now we start. So we have 4 and 4, and we start right here. And let's start on spike 0. That's that spike right there. And I'm simply going to can you loop a specific set of like select the frames? Apparently not. Let me put a mark so I know where I'm working. And I'm going to go I'm going to start with this and then slowly work my way down. Right? Okay, that looking fine, like this. Maybe I need to add a bit more at the end here. Well, I can just delete these 2 frames and just duplicate the last one right here. Twice. To keep the amount of frames as I want it. Right? So I want to do the same for this spike? No. Spike. Right there. Okay. So I'm going to wait, this is supposed to be in front of the legs, so no, like this. Yeah. And this is supposed to go in front of that. And of this one. Like this. Okay. So I'm going to do the same right here. Okay. It's hard to keep track of where the blood is between frames. My brain like randomly ignores what I saw before. Okay. That's looking pretty nice so far. Okay, now we go back here. And now what I'm going to do is go for one of the spikes over here. Yeah. So we start here. And now we'll do the same right here. Right? This is actually harder to keep track than I thought. Like that. And then I do the same over here. How many breads have you eaten in your life? I had no idea because I eat bread like once a week, so at minimum. Some weeks I eat bread like every day, so that's a really hard question to answer, actually. Oh. Well, now you know. Unrequired information was given. I'm totally making this on the wrong layers. But I kinda don't care. I don't want to fix the layers. It's going to be a nightmare. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Like this. Yeah, it actually looks pretty nice. This is the other one. Okay. So for this one, I will wait a few frames and then I will just let this one like bleed down. Okay, that's looking quite nice, right? So now I'm going to do something interesting over here. Right, when this is happening right here, let me start like farther back. Okay, I think it will get better like control if I do it like this instead. It will be like that. That's not like fast enough. I wish I could like control the animation a little bit better here. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Maybe like that. That's a little too slow also. Okay, Let's see. That actually doesn't look that bad, I suppose. Yeah. Right here. I just need to like clean it up a little bit. Like by placing like a few dots. To like make like the more realistic. Yeah, we are getting to it. We are getting to it. We are actually going to start with that now. Okay, next frame. Let me just remove this mark right here. Where was that? Right here. Okay. Now we start with the next area right here. Okay. I forgot to reset that. Damn it. One moment, I will refund you. Alerts. There you go. Okay, now that we have this, I'm going to do something interesting. We have the ground right here, right? If I hide all the spike and everything above it.
Scotland forever!
There you go. Right, we have the ground right here. So I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to, from the center, make like a few squiggly lines. Wait, yeah, I'm selecting the right. Thingy right here. Like this, and I will just put the body above, right? Let me remove the legs because they are not supposed to be there. Also the tail needs to be above front. Yeah. Right. So we have this. It's raining. Let's see. So now what I'm going to do is fix this a little bit so it's like more precise. Like that. Right? And then I'm going to duplicate this, set this to black, and I'm going to slowly make this bigger. I wish they would select like the last frame you have like created. Okay. Oh wait, did you not duplicate anything? Wow, you are lovely. You are such a lovely person. Ah. It's not duplicating like the frames anymore for some reason. There we go. Now you're duplicating the frames. Okay, let's see. So I just need to sort these ones out real quick. Wow, I can feel Game Maker lagging. Maybe I put a little bit too many like frames into this animation. Okay, that's nice. Let's see how it looks with the wolf on top. The wolf. You can barely notice the ground cracking, huh? Okay, so we go to the last frame right here. And what I'm going to do now is duplicate it once more. And now I need to delete a bunch of this that I placed right here. So I could see the group of frames. Right. So we start from here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is going to be a little bit more complex, but it will be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to maybe if I just like do it in a single, oh, I didn't mean to do that, in a single motion, it would like work if I just grab all these spikes right here and I just let me hide the wolf actually so I can actually see what I'm doing. Right, so I will hide the only the tip of the spike. So I will delete this, right? And then of this one, I will delete the tip of the spike, right? Here also, I will delete the tip of the spike. This doesn't have a tip. Okay. This one. I delete the tip. Right. Okay. Now that I did that, it's going to look a bit weird. Like this. Oh, I missed this one. I just need to delete the tip over here. Okay, that's the body and the tail. Right? Actually, this one spike, I suppose I can keep. Yeah, I think this one in particular. No, this one also I can keep. Okay, let me delete it like this. This one is the other I can actually keep. So I will set it like this. Okay, and now I'm going to spam a few frames, right? So it looks like that, right? And then I'm going to just do like a few like this. Actually, I think that was a little bit too fast. Hold on. Yeah, it was a bit too fast. Come on. Well, I suppose I will delete this one manually. Okay. once more. Let's give it a try. Like that. Okay. I think that's good enough, I suppose. There is a bit of a weird overlap right there, so I need to correct it. Right here, I need to delete that part right there. Okay. Now it comes the interesting part. Let me just delete the orange square from the frames. Okay. Now we get our new square. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So here I'm going to like mark the impact right here by moving the body a little bit back and forward. Right, and the head also. I need to fix the face also. That's not quite correct. Okay. To sell the struggle a little bit. Okay, and here I'm going to just go straight at it. I'm going to grab this and I will just like that. And then we add another frame. Right, and what I'm going to do is just remove the spikes. I hope the intended like effect actually looks correct. Actually, hold on. I need to do it more carefully. The spike is this one right here, so I just do. Okay. I forgot to remove that. Okay, and I will remove this one also. Right. And that's why I'm not like completely deleting the thingy. I just want to remove the green, basically. Right. These ones I also need to set to red. And now I'm going to make a bunch of frames because I'm going to need them. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to need to use this one. Okay, now let's move to the correct spot. So we are like this. Okay. Maybe I'm moving things a little bit too fast. Actually, that was bad. Hold on, I need to undo that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add a bunch of splatters. Okay. You need sleep? That's fine, don't worry about it. You can go sleep, rest well. Thank you for coming to the stream. You might miss the grand finale, but that's fine. Yeah. You can check it out the next stream. Just remind me. Yeah. You will witness the glory in the bot? Nice. Okay. I like that, yeah. Yeah. Maybe that was a little bit big, actually. Hold on. Yeah, that was a bit too big. Okay. Maybe one of these would be more. Okay, that's good enough, I believe. So let me go over here. And now we see the animation frame by frame, right? You might say, okay, that looks weird, right? When I just disappear that. So what I'm going to do is simply do this. I'm going to simply grab the ground. Let me hide everything else. Going up. I'm going to just do a few adjustments here. So I'm going to just enable a few things, actually. I want the blood, basically. Not this one. Not the head. I don't want this one. Okay, just as a reference. Right, so what I'm going to do is go over here, and I'm going to just zigzag my way down over here, and the same over here. Just zigzag my way. Like this. Okay? And now I'm just going to like this. And I can hide the things I didn't, just so I can see what I'm doing. And finish. Okay. Like that. And now I'm going to enable this again. Right, I'm just going to make sure I remove any green and these things. Okay. There we go. And now we start like that. Then I need to copy the ground actually. Whoops. Yeah. So let me just do a little copy and paste for the ground because I don't want to risk like lose the animation we have. I'm going to just copy paste this. I think we have a little bit of extra frames at the end, but we can delete those after the fact. Yeah. Okay, so we are like this. We have the animation like that. And this is basically where it ends. Right here. All these frames are extra right there. So I will grab these frames and just delete them. Right, and here I'm going to, from here I'm going to work my way into removing random pieces, basically. Okay. Actually, I think I can like remove a couple of frames right here. Yeah, these 2 frames I can remove. Actually. And here I have to slowly get rid of everything underneath, basically. Hmm. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this one is where I can just go all in and just clear this completely. Okay. Okay. Like this. You look for a subgroup dedicated for pixel art and pixel animation. This looks tedious. Yeah, it is serious. I suppose it's not to me because I'm very patient. Yeah. Probably there is a better, like, way to do this. That is way less, like, absurdly tedious. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Next frame. Okay. At least I managed to find a way to animate the particles in a way that is not as contrived. Yeah. I wish there was a way to delete everything on a layer without deleting the layer. Yeah. Let me just clear the body first. The tail and the legs will like help a lot. Okay, this one I simply need to delete everything, basically. Yeah. That's part of the head, apparently. Okay. Now we finish with that, right? So now I'm just going to do a little finishing touch right here where I will just outline the whole with red. like that. Yeah. That looks pretty good, I believe. Let me delete the square right here. Okay, I'm going to copy this and just overlap it real quick for these ones, and that's it. Maybe the explosion of God is not fast enough. Yeah, maybe I will remove another frame from that. Yeah, I think I will make this a little bit smaller. Yeah. And for this one, I will just delete everything. Like that. It's maybe not strong enough. I feel like it doesn't have like the impact. Yeah. It's kinda slow, yeah. Maybe I will just remove a few frames to make it faster. Yeah, maybe I will remove this one, right? So it will be like, oof, right? And I will remove this one also, right? So it would be, that's way faster, yeah. And maybe I will remove this one also. Okay, that's like more impactful. Still kinda slow, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's remove another frame. Now that looks way more powerful. Yeah. You're upset because I deleted frames that I edited quite a lot. It's fine, it's fine. Now it looks way more impactful. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Now let's check how it looks. Right? So let me close this once. So let's see. We want the room for the Woof. Room. Where are you? Actually, I don't need it. I just need the object. Enemies, dungeon 2. Not the owl. The Woof. It's the boss. Woof. There we go. Okay, so let's see. We have an animation end, right? On instead dying, we move to that, right? And we have the update for the dying animation that happens right here, right? Okay. When we are dying, I'm going to make a few adjustments right here, right? So on dying, I can check the sprite image number, I believe it's called, right here. This is the relative variable of images space and asynchronous just should okay, that's correct. So let me just check. I want to check the count. Image number. Okay. Read only. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the total, I see. Okay, so I need this one. Okay, if image subindex is a certain frame, then we will do something, right? And what I'm going to do is just open our little sprite we were working on. Enemies, Woof, 9, okay. So, I wish they would tell us what frame this is. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 58, 62, 66, 70. Well, actually, I noticed right here, right? So these are 5 frames, right? So I could literally say to not need to count. I could simply say image index equals image number minus 5. Then I will do a screen shake. Screen shake. It will be for 3 frames. The magnitude I will set it to 5. And the fade I will set it to 3. Actually 4. Right? That's the screen shake. And then I'm going to do something I have not done in a while. There is this section in the editor dedicated to making particles, right? Particle systems. And I've been experimenting on those. You can see it right here. And you can see the particle right here. I can set it to show the particle right here. It's very small. The one I'm using right here, right? Or there is, for example, this one that is a little bit bigger. Yeah. I hate that you need to set like an interval for it to actually show. Yeah. Right? We have particle systems. I figured them out, basically. Yeah. Right? It's an issue that it won't let me like set it to be looking correctly. But it's useful. So let's make a new one. You see it comes with this one by default. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is change this to something like a spark. Actually, let's make it a pixel, a line. No. A flare? Sphere? A cloud? Let's make it a pixel. And I will set it to not go up like that. And I will also change the colors to something more bloody. Right? And maybe I will increase the size. Size. Let's make it that's a bit big. Let's make it smaller actually. But something still visible. You can probably barely see that. Yeah. Like that. Speed I will set it to 1 in both so we can actually see what's happening. Right? Maybe I can just set it to I don't know. Lines? I don't like the lines. Like that. Gravity, I will set it to 0.01. 0.01. like that. That way now we have like a bit of gravity. Maybe I'll set it to as much. Actually, no, it looks quite nice. It actually looks like liquid. You probably cannot see anything, so let me just make it bigger, like that. Right? That actually looks like liquid. Nice. The direction, how about I make it like, throw it like...
Hello again.
Hello. Hello, Sam. Welcome, welcome. This was 90. Wiggle, let's set it to 10. Maybe more. That's too much. Yeah, that looks like a bit of a... That looks better, I suppose, but not quite. Oh, I can actually use a... something like... rain? That looks awful, actually. I thought maybe I could like use a parameter to default one to actually make it look better, but I don't think that looks fine. Yeah, no. Sparks. Oh, that looks a bit more promising. If I set it to a pixel, make it a bit bigger, maybe. Let's set it to 5 so you can actually see them, right? And now I will remove gravity, right? That looks way better. Yeah. And let's remove the width, so it's from a specific source, right? And I will change the color here to red. Right? And this red is going to be like the dark one. You cannot probably see that, right? I will change the particle count to something smaller, right? Actually, let me put it like 250, which is quite a lot, right? But I will make it a burst like that, right? Let me set a delay so I can show that a bit more cleanly, right? Like that. And if I do this, I add some gravity, like 0.2. That is more like a splash, right? Maybe that's a little bit much. Let's set it to 1. Looks like blood, like squirting blood. It's because it's meant to be blood. Yeah. It's actually meant to be blood. Yeah. Let's make the particle count higher. 50. Shape, let's make it an ellipse. Like that. Distribution linear. goes in. That's a little bit more realistic. Yeah, there is going to be a bit of gore in the name in the game. Yes. The size I will make it smaller, like by a little bit as it goes, right? And I will increase the size by quite a bit just to make it more clean. That doesn't look good nice. How about we cut it down? That looks better. Maybe smaller a little bit even, right? That looks good. The speed, I want it to be a bit higher. Like that. That's way better. Okay. Yeah. Size, I will set it from this to this to make it more like a splatter, right? And I need maybe a little bit more hang time. So I need life to be way longer. Like that. Perfect. That looks quite nice. Yeah. Now I want the number of particulars to be significantly higher. Like that. Nice. And let's put a bit more gravity on that, right? And the speed we go, let's set it to 2. That's a little bit too much. Maybe too much. Nice. That looks way better. Yeah. I just started. It's already pretty late. Yes. You need to buy them from my little store. Yeah. The command is alert shop list. I mistyped that. Damn it. You beat me to that. You can use crystals like this to check how many crystals you have. Yeah. Yeah, you have enough to buy a couple metal pipes without issue. Yeah. You get crystals by watching the stream. Yeah. Okay, and let me delete this one because I don't need this one. And I will call this particle system underscore blood for now. Right, and now over here I will just spawn particles, and it would be ps underscore blood, like that, and we're good. Yeah, let me just test this real quick. Let's see if it actually works. If not, I will just end it there. Did I not set the change of state on hits? On hit state 9. Okay. Did I not set things correctly? Wait, it showed an error, right? Oh, you need to write alert shop by metal pipe. You need to mention the shop because I have like 3 shops, so you need to say which one you want to buy from. Yeah. Log HP. State 9. Okay. Maybe I need to set the current animation image number. Is like this, is alert shop by metal pipe, like that, but with the exclamation mark. Yeah. For some reason, it's like not triggering the animation. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's because I never actually set the direction to be neutral. Yeah, like that. Let's check. It looked quite nice. Yeah. Well, at least the animation is triggering. Yeah. Now I just need to set the hit frames to 0 in here. Yeah. So that looks nice. And now I just need to fix the issue with not spawning the particles. Yeah. It didn't even add the screen shake, which is sad. Yeah. It looks really nice. Yeah. It's just that it's not like triggering the actual lost platter. Yeah. That's the only issue currently. Yeah, all the vines are removed because there is a chance, because I push them around during the boss fight, they might end up blocking the doors, right? So I set it so they are destroyed at the end of the boss fight, basically. Yeah. Yep. Have I ever done a gameplay or game stream? You mean about my game? While I'm developing the game, I often show the gameplay of the game. Yeah. Oh shit! I ended up somewhere I shouldn't be. Like this. Is what you mean? Is that what you mean? Or something else? Oh, yeah. I stream regularly. Actually, my game development streams are like the least amount of content I make. Yeah. On Mondays, we're currently trying to finish Elden Ring. On Tuesdays is another development stream. On Thursdays, we are playing Hollow Knight. I'm currently about to finish the game also. On Fridays, we are playing Dread. Yes. Before that, I was doing an analysis of Ocarina of Time live on stream as I beat the game. And on Saturdays, I just started Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah. Also, on Saturdays, we have a community night that is exclusive to Discord, where we watch movies and anime. Yeah. It's basically another stream, but in Discord exclusive. Yeah. I always stream at the same time every day. If you're interested, always at 6 p.m. my time. You can see my time zone up there. Yeah, right above me is a real clock. It's my local time up there. That's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah. If you want to play the game, I upload prototypes. They are free to play on my Patreon. You don't have to pledge anything or anything. They are available publicly. Yes. Also, and if you are interested in checking my source code, it's available in Patreon also, but you need to pledge $1 at least. Yes. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's just if you're interested. Yeah. Okay, so we will work on this issue with the blood splatter and the screenshot. It's screen shake. Next stream. Yeah. it's a bit late for me already. It's 10 p.m. for me. So I will be ending stream right about here.
Yeah, it's a bit slow. Hello again. Incredibly. You do not have the required 1 metal pipe to do this. Current.
Wow.
0.
Yeah, so if you're interested, feel free to look at it. Yeah. One more thing. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Go ahead, go ahead. That was very instantaneous. Yeah. There you go. That's how it works. Okay, thank you for watching. My ears hurt now. Because that's like full volume for me. Good night, bye bye. Sleep well, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. No, it's meant to be like that. So, people can jump scare me randomly. Yeah. Good night, bye bye, sleep well. Good night. Bye bye. Good night. Thank you for coming. Adiós. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye. Good night. Bye.
Metal pipe. Time alert, bruh. I didn't have any crystal shards. I'd know if I even have any. Oh, I'm poor. Wait, what? You can buy 3 metal pipes. I didn't know I had any, lol. Darn. How the heck do I buy? But I said, buy metal pipe. Is it like that? Oh. Alert shop buy metal pipe, nice. Frowning face emoji. And then all the vines die too, nice. Have you ever done a gameplay? Or game stream? Wait, no. Like for example Portal 1, Portal 2. Like any game. Oh. Now I get it. Sadly I don't have Discord. I only made Discord so I can pirate Windows Limau, and then some other channels I follow for news and updates on certain games. I mostly use an iPad, so I cannot play the game. Oh, okay, good night everyone. One more thing. I didn't have any crystal shards. I'd know if I even have any. Oh, I'm poor. Wait, what? You can buy 3 metal pipes. I didn't know I had any, lol. Darn. How the heck do I buy? But I said, buy metal pipe. Is it like that? Oh. Alert shop buy metal pipe, nice. Frowning face emoji. And then all the vines die too, nice. Have you ever done a gameplay, or game stream? Wait, no. Like for example Portal 1, Portal 2, like any game. Oh, now I get it. Sadly I don't have Discord. I only made Discord so I can pirate Windows Limau, and then some other channels I follow for news and updates on certain games. I mostly use an iPad, so I cannot play the game. Oh, okay, good night everyone. One more thing. Before you end the stream. Haha. Thanks for the stream, Mew. Face red heart shape. Limau. Epic prank. Bye bye. Skull emoji. Oops. Sorry. Hand pink waving, smiley face emoji, heart emoji. Bye. /e wave. Taba NLVBSY Kami Sekanel Alma Aktkajftards. Lol. Hasta mañana, DDDDD. Why is my chat playing? Lol. Hasta mañana. Bye DDDDD. It's a feature, not a bug. I don't know what that means. But I guess it means bye. My chat is red at the end for fun. Croissant emoji. Rice cracker emoji. Tongue. Banana emoji. Watermelon emoji. Black star emoji. Star emoji. Bye bye.